Taurus, welcome back to our secret love nest, new and returning subscribers. Let's tap in, Taurus. Inhale for me. Hold it. And exhale. Good, good. All right, Spirit. What's going on in Taurus energy? What is going on, Spirit, in Taurus energy? Be there to hold. All right, so there's someone in your subconscious mind. They want you to know that they'll be there to hold you, to comfort you. Even if you guys are nowhere near each other, I'm hearing. Okay, we have children in reverse. All right, so you or this person do not have children. I feel like this person wants you to know who they are. Okay, they do not have children. This isn't going to resonate for everybody, but I am picking up on someone that is without children, you or someone else. Okay. If you guys do both have children, there's something about a miscarriage or an abortion. There's also a message here for someone that's coming through very strong. This person could have felt like they wanted children with you, but you guys didn't have children together. There's something about children together, or you guys were supposed to wait to have children together, but you guys had children with other people. Take it how it resonates. Okay, let's keep going. We have a speaker here. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. I need to look that word up. I don't have my computer. I'm assuming context clues is talking about speaking. All right, Spirit, what's going on in Taurus energy? Infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Okay, you went off to, you guys have a past life together, Greco-Roman. Okay, so the person in your subconscious mind, you guys have a past life together, Roman Empire of some sort. I'm picking up on Caesar energy, politician, speaker, activist, and this person's a problem solver. I'm also picking up on you guys, don't get me to messing this up. What is her name? Isis? Is it Isis? Now, I can't tell if it's you or this person, which is why I'm saying that this person is in your subconscious mind. They're in your subconscious mind because there's a mirror energy here. And the mirror energy is picking up on you guys seeing each other and through each other's eyes. When we look into each other's eyes, we find we're never too far apart. And maybe love is the reason why. Okay. Oh my God. I'm also getting this person may have a belief system where they don't date people that have children. It's giving what's that? It's giving red pill. Okay, what's that person name that talks about like high value? He died, but he was talking about high value and how your value goes down once you have children with someone. Okay, so this could be someone as well that maybe doesn't father children from other men. You could have met a lot of people with that same familiar energy because this person is in your subconscious realm. Now, like I said, I can't tell if you and this person, who it is, if this is you or this person. I promise you, this person is living rent-free in your subconscious mind. And I don't know if they were a speaker, a hostess, or something like that. But they have the gift of being a speaker and how to manifest money with their words. They may also be a commentator. They may also do reviews, okay, podcasts as well. But it seems like someone here has a gift of speaking, podcasting, especially in modern day, and with infinite abundance. This person believes that your life purpose is to devote yourself to the cause or something like that. They don't have children with anyone else and they want children with you. Someone here wants children with you, but I don't know how to explain it. It's like a very familiar energy, and the familiar energy is, but even if you, sorry about that, I had a call come in. Even if you meet new people, it's pointless because this person is in your skins. They're in your they're in your blood. They're in you like a monitor. They know when your temperature rises. They know when you're in heat. They know when you're ovulating. They know when you're not. They know when you are, like, they know your temperament. They know when you feel good, when you don't feel good. Sheesh. And this person is, it would be impossible for you to meet anyone else because this person has already determined that you're the reason why they don't have children yet. You're the reason why they haven't started their life yet, or something like that, because they're supposed to have it with you. Take it how it resonates. That's what I'm getting. So that's what we're tapped into. What's going on in your energy? Spirit, clarify. Let's go into children a little bit. See if I'm missing anything. This person definitely wants children. So be aware of someone wanting to start a business with you or have a child with you. This person, all they ever wanted was a son. Some of you guys, this person wants a son, to be able to instill their values into their offspring. But they haven't been able to successfully have children, is what I'm hearing. If you have children already, this person does not have a problem with children from prior people at all. Matter of fact, they want children, is what I'm seeing for someone. Even if their finances aren't the best, like they're good, they're stable, they're solid. You may be feeling like, well, my finances isn't where I want it. I'm not where I want to be in life. And this person is like, we will be good. We will be fine. We will be good. This person doesn't believe that children affect your abundance or they affect your ability to make money and resources. They actually feel like children add years to your life and add abundance on to your life. This is what this person wants to say. Okay, I told you, I am saying 9 of Pentacles. This is exactly what this person wants to share. They want to share. Look at that. It says high standards in relationship, high value. You see here, they want to speak and use their platform as a way to bring balance to love and independence. They want to raise the standards in relationships. That's their objective. So whatever platform they're on, that's what they're doing. They're speaking to an audience and encouraging them to keep high standards, not to lower them, to work really hard, to focus on your finances. So if you're a man, you can be able to provide a lifestyle for the woman and children. Like I said, it's very red pill coded. It's given leader, right? Um, Vice versa. If they have any females that come towards them, that's drawn to their platform. They're going to be encouraging the female to remain single, to not, to date and not allow anyone to impregnate you, and they're not prepared to financially take care of you guys. That's a bad influence, a bad investment. And so one thing's for certain, this person doesn't this person's moral of their story of the reason why they do what they do is because they're tired of people bringing children into this world and it being broken and grown up in broken homes, and the relationships are not, they're not maintaining the relationships, and finances become a problem, or individuality becomes a problem. And it's like, if you have the resources to take care of women and children, they won't flee from you. Vice versa. If you have these high standards as an individual, as a leader, independently, without needing her money, without needing her resources, she will naturally submit to you. There's a submission to dominance here. I'm also picking up that this person communicates to you psychologically, subconsciously, through shorts, okay? So you'll find things popping up in your algorithm that's directly coming from this person. I don't know how the fuck this person is doing this, but it's so real. I also know this person needs you to believe. So on some level, with devotion, spirituality, life purpose, you believe in a purpose, you believe in signs, synchronicities, and so that is the realm. Now, you may not necessarily like the role that your gender puts you in, or that your reality puts you in, but this person is trying to get you to see that the role that you're meant to play is already perfect. You don't need to aspire to be anything else than what you were created to be. And for some of y'all, they feel like you were created just to be abundant, and your life purpose is to be just your gender. Like, you don't need something magnificent like a speaker or a public influencer or something like that. You just need to just be able to be a woman, a goddess that's taken care of, or that's adored. Let the men do the heavy lifting. So I do feel like this person has, like I said, a perspective. Let the masculines do the heavy lifting, and you don't need to do anything. Wheel of Fortune. This person has a belief system that when you take care of women and children, or you take care of something, it allows the relationship to prosper long term, and it shifts the relationship dynamics, and it brings you good luck and good karma. So this person want to financially take care of you. They want to provide a lifestyle. They want to spoil you, where you ripen. Something about ripening, where everything that you touch grows and ripens and is sweet. I heard sweet semen. Okay, something about semen is significant. Where all you do is just sit down and use Korean skincare, put some salmon skeet on your face all day. You ain't gotta do nothing else. You don't need to do nothing else. You're perfect. Somebody wants you to know you're perfect just the way you are. They don't want you to change a thing, swipe, or do anything differently. They just want to work and make money to be able to take care of you. And take care of comes from a space of lack, because it feels like a job. This person just wants to, it's borderline worship. Okay. honor, worship, revere. It's giving that type of energy as a goddess. It's giving very goddess energy. This person feels like people have failed to appreciate their work. Like no one appreciates how important children are, you know, the inner child, and giving it that safe space to spin the way it wants to play it the way it wants to, without having to worry about a thing. This is what someone has vowed to protect with their prosperity and their abundance. It's like, I will protect women and children. I will make sure they want for nothing, they need for nothing, that they have all their expectations met, and that they're able to do nothing but run and play. Okay. Now, I do feel as if this person did choose someone, and the person that they chose to create that life with was very selfish. They were very demanding. That person seduced the fuck out of them. But there were so many arguments and so many battles with that person. And they were like, I'm not finna have children with you. I'm not finna fucking have children with you. You're too selfish. You're too demanding. You get jealous quickly. You're envious of my colleagues. You make poor financial decisions. You overspend. Yeah. They're like, I'm not dealing with that. And so the person that they chose, they thought was of high value on their level, but they feel as if I don't think they feel like they made the wrong choice. It's giving I was unfulfilled. It was a superficial relationship. That person needed a lot of work. They had to work on themselves. They seemed like they had their dream job. They were doing what they wanted. But the more they got to know that person, the more they saw them for what they really were, and it was ugly. So I don't feel like this person regrets that choice. It did teach them a lot, so it feels like they feel like they learned a lot from that connection, and now they know what they do want. I feel like at first they thought that their high standards came with a certain aesthetic, and then they realized that aesthetic associated with that aesthetic is like laying waste, is pointless. It's superficial. So there's a relationship that this person is wiser from. Okay, they've dated a lot of people. I feel like this person been around the world, and yeah. I can find my baby. Okay, they've even dated the complete opposite. Someone that's kind, supportive, domesticated, okay, will do anything for you, will iron your clothes, cook for you, super responsible with money, so responsible that they're almost rigid, so supportive that they don't have anything going for themselves, or they don't have anything for themselves that makes them feel happy. So what they learn about the person that does it all, super domesticated, super supportive, very responsible, that over time that person becomes very unhappy with being alone, unhappy with their demanding schedule. And eventually when they're saying like, hey, listen, I gotta work, I can't really hold your hand, I can't babysit you, they start to feel They start to accuse this person of being bossy, arrogant, controlling, taking a passive role, neglecting them. And so this person is like, I've dated every type of woman you can think of. Now, I can't tell you if you met this person or not, but I can tell you that they're in your subconscious mind. And they've been, they've dated over the years, and they've asked themselves, what type of woman, what type of person deserves my prosperity, my abundance, deserves my wealth. If we experience some type of hardship, what type of characteristic will that person exhibit? So they're looking for someone that doesn't give up on they're mature enough to understand what makes up a solid foundation. And when it comes to the overall goal, the purpose of children, the not the benefit, but the purpose behind having them and seeing them thrive successfully. I believe this is someone that's looking for someone that loves their offspring more than they do their selfish selves. That loves whatever they're creating and seeing that be prosperous more than they do themselves. And that's something that you can't buy. It's generosity you can't fake. It's charity you can't pretend to have. It's either you are it or you aren't. So in paying attention to how you speak, how you carry yourself, your attention to detail, it has nothing really to do with your values or your philosophies of your perspective, but more about if you, let's say for example, this person sees that you stay in relationships longer than its expiration date because you want to give the best to your offspring or something like that. Then this person perceives you as someone that understands that even if it kills you, or even if it's painful, or even if you're not happy every day, there's great purpose in seeing what you create all the way through and not throwing in the towel. Now, let's say you have made decisions, and maybe you get trapped in a situation. Maybe someone sees you as a catch. They know they can't keep you, and so they try to lock you down in that way because you have those core principles. What they're coming to realize is, single people, people may make decisions in relationships that aren't the wisest, and they have to walk away. But a lot of times there's more than one reason behind why a person has to walk away. And the only way this person was going to really understand why someone needs to walk away was to have to do it a lot of times themselves. And so really, their perspective is shifting. And so it seems like the way they talk, the way they communicate, there's an appreciation for the type of person that's demonized or considered disingenuous or undervalued. And this person sees value in that. Seems like a lot of things that are demonized be the good guys, and those that are doing the demonizing are the bad guys. And this person is noticing a pattern of behavior. Oh, okay. So So I see there's a breakup. Okay, someone here. So what this person is saying is they're not with somebody anymore. But even though they're not with that person, the person that they left is saying, oh, we still go together. But they're not together. So there's someone here that is not taking a breakup for what it is. It's like we don't talk, we don't go together. So they have like a stalker or someone that is not taking a breakup for what it really is. They could have fired that person. I'm hearing someone recently found out a child wasn't theirs, but the person that tried to trap them. So some of y'all, this person went through an experience where they have that principle as well, where even if you guys aren't happy with each other, when you procreate with each other, you don't give up on the relationship no matter what. So someone trapped them. So this person could have, some of y'all, your person was trapped before or an attempt to trap them. And that person had like multiple personalities and they were just a overall liar. They showed two sides of them, but it was never really the truth. So they're going about it in a very tasteful way, because it seems like whoever they were with, when they get lonely, depressed, and cut off too quickly, they start to become cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So some of you guys, you may also start to see like shorts of enraged, like let's say there's a female, she burning stuff down and she's mad because she feels like someone's cheating. You may start seeing shorts like that pop up on your feed. It's like she's trying to communicate to you subconsciously as well, and say to you like, what would be the repercussions if you end up entertaining this person? Because this person, like I said, whoever this other person, third party is, they are not taking a breakup. They're not agreeing. I didn't agree to that. We were in separation, not a breakup. So I could have a red card. So this entire situation is going to give someone a lot to talk about on their podcast, on their platforms, and it's going to be about these damn crazy ass situations that they were in. So this person is looking for a partner who is, they want to start the argument, get the conversation going. You know what I mean? They've been researching and kind of looking at different things around like why this type of archetype of a person chooses to be single. Why don't they want relationships? I do feel like someone's trying to psychologically understand the motives of women to find a creative way to speak on matters relative to things that they've been through. Okay. So just like this person is in your subconscious mind, when I tell you this person is an open book, they're an open book. It's borderline a little scary, but if you don't mind looking in the mirror, that's Oshun's specialty. Being able to look in the mirror at yourself and reflect and go within on aspects of yourself to better understand yourself. I do feel like with this person being in your subconscious, they're definitely making good use of being in your subconscious, because it's teaching them a lot about the inner workings of the feminine realm, the subconscious realm, and how it works. So if this person is in your realm, this is an opportunity for you to understand the inner workings of their masculine energy. I feel like there's some synchronized swimming happening here. what subconsciously motivates a masculine, what subconsciously motivates a feminine. So this person is saying, while I'm here in this subconscious realm, don't spare no expense. Get your money up, right? Explore my mind, explore my psychology, explore my subconscious realm. Ask questions, speak on it. I'm going to recognize your voice based off of the things that you touch on that they're saying that only I would know of, because I'm the one that's wrestling with these questions. I'm the one that's um, diving deep within these topics within myself. And so you guys both bringing the topics that you're both wrestling with out from within your subconscious through each other, you're sending a beacon of light towards each other. Like I said, I don't know if you met this person, but it seems like you about to. And it can be very scary, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what the fuck? I was just thinking about that. Or I was journaling about that last night, you know? Yeah, that's how you're gonna know that's the person, that's your person that you've been in spiritual telepathic connection with. You've been subconsciously breaking bread with someone. And you know, when you meet in person, you're gonna feel like, oh my God, I'm being taken advantage of in love. Like, how do you know so much about me? And they're gonna feel the same way about you. They're gonna feel like, oh my God, how do you know so much about me? They're gonna feel vulnerable. You guys are both gonna feel naked. You guys are gonna feel like you both have the ability to be superiors over each other, and it's gonna feel unfair. Like there's a string attached, and there is a subconscious string cord that is connected between you and this person that is it's a two-way street. It's a two-way line. You're At first I feel like this person is saying you wouldn't tap into that line of communication, and they never really understand why. It was like silent hill, silent night. But now they're able to feel you, like you guys are experiencing a cipher. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. There's a cipher happening here. They're siphoning from you, but you weren't tapping into them siphoning from them, and they didn't understand why you wasn't doing that, because they damn sure ciphering. Best believe they are sparing no expense, and they're like, excuse me, you should be siphoning me. So you're definitely, this is saying like you are aware of this cord, and you're siphoning their divine feminine within them. You're in their subconscious realm now. So there's been a link. Now, of course, both of you have different objectives. If this person's objective is to gain control through dominance in this way, to know the inner workings of your mind, body, soul, and spirit, in order to be able to hit all those markers and checkpoints for you and satisfy you in more than one way without you having to say anything, in order for them to take on that position of dominance, they're gonna have to study you, understand your inner workings, what makes you tick. And asking you is boring when they can just get it themselves. So same thing for you. Asking them to say it to you when you can just know yourself and extract that information yourself, it's satisfying. I feel like it's like sapiosexual type of link here. It's satisfying. This person likes the feeling of being siphoned, because in that space you guys can like bounce ideas off of each other, mentalism, without even having to say it out loud. So you guys can hold a whole intercommunication system. You guys are like a tree, and you know how above ground we can see the visual tree, but the tree isn't talking. But underground there's so much communication happening. That's the subconscious realm. There's so much communication happening. It's vibrant. It's communicating to everything around it, and it's the only thing that's real. So this person feels like if that's the connection that they thirst for, and they feel like that connection that they have with you, you were kind of not utilizing it to the best of your ability. And they feel like, I know you can utilize this better than you've been utilizing it. You don't need permission because the link, this person is saying, you don't need permission because the link is only there because I gave it to you. I don't know how this person gave you this link, but that's what the link is only there because they gave it to you. So your power and your control, if you're a feminine, your power and control, you can get this person to do anything you want them to do. Like, just practice and try it. This person wants you to practice and try it. Sit with yourself and command them. You're like the omega. If they're the alpha, you're the omega. They want you to command them. Don't ask. Don't say please. Command them. What's that? Oh my God, what she said? It's giving that energy where she was like, ask me out on a date. And he was like, do you want to go out on a date? She was like, women don't like to be asked questions. And then he was like, okay, would you like to go on a date? He was like, she's like, still a question. And then he was like, I'm going to dinner at 7. You're welcome to join me. And she was like, it was like sealed deal from there. Like, all that extra explaining or overcompensating is unnecessary. So it's kind of given like that. So if you're saying to yourself, like, if someone is saying here, well, technically someone didn't ask me, but they just, is it friendly or does that mean they like me? I feel like someone here is battling with something like, does that mean they like me if they tell me where they're going to be and I show up? Or does that mean that they are not interested in me? If they were intentional, then the lingo, right? The lingo you would understand. The lingo you would understand. They wouldn't have to explain that to you. Interesting. So if they speak and you listen and you command, if they speak and you listen, I don't know, there's something here. I'm not really catching it. Maybe we'll pick up on it tomorrow. I'm not sure. This person is very non-traditional. Yeah, very, very non-traditional when it comes to titles. Okay. Their work life is very demanding. Their work life can be very suffocating. Their environment is very rigid. And it seems like this person can tell that you don't like their work environment. So for some of you guys, if you've been picking up on like energy of like a controlled environment, there's something about this person's work is very controlling, and they can tolerate it. But I feel like this person is, I heard take your kid to work day. This person has been taking you to work with them. Some of you guys are they're listening to you while they work or in their work environment or in their car. Whoever they're around, you're picking up on their environment. So they're giving you messages on like who they're around, who they're dating, who they're talking to. And if they're just dealing with someone for like sex or lust, and just to get, they're like stuck. They do feel stuck in some type of job, but they have no choice but to keep working on it, keep doing it. Then you see, I said clothes, I said cars, something about fancy clothes, fancy cars, live your life. Yeah, so it's steady chasing that paper. Okay, so this person, whatever they're doing for work, they're steady chasing some type of paper. They deal with a lot of interference from like relatives. There was a fling that turned into something long term for someone else. There was also someone else that they were dealing with. They weren't committing, and then that person got their family involved, and it's just a lot going on. And I think, like I said, this person is telling you what's going on. So when you pick up on any like stank ass energy, it's the energy of a third party, and this person is they're using you as a soundboard. Okay, because in that quantum realm, when they use your subconscious as a soundboard, the ones and zeros manifest the actual picture image in the subconscious realm, and it gives you visuals of like where they are, what they're doing, remote viewing, and you're really tapping into every gift you possess, and they're using themselves as a case study for you to express yourself, explore yourself. Damn. So does that mean like so what happens if you masturbate or play with yourself? Does that mean that they know? Yo, that's crazy. That is crazy. Does that mean if you can see, that means they can see? Don't be scared. Don't be scared, y'all. Especially if I always feel, if you ever hear like, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Yeah. In the middle of the day, out of nowhere, they would get like downloads. For sure. So your money finna go up. I also think this person like sent you space fillers. Damn, this person could send you space fillers where it's like, okay, play with this until I come in, or play with that. And each space filler that they chose for you were like aspects of their personality. So when you see this person or you're with them, you're gonna feel like, damn, this person is the total package of every person I ever encountered in my dating life. So you go from having fragments of this person to having the whole total package. And there's gonna be like, it's gonna feel like each other person that you were involved with, they're trying to reach something they can't touch. They're trying to hit a spot they can't reach. You feel me? Because it's something like, like they won't be able to satisfy you. And so when their expiration date, when like that, those people can only engage with you periodically because they're gonna feel inadequate. Damn. Inadequate. There's a song I'm hearing. Oh my God. Patience. Could have done as well. But all we lacked was presence. But cheers to being honest. Neither of us knew what we wanted. Let's get it. Ooh, Music Soul Child. Hold on, y'all. It's giving Music Soul Child. Something about patience. Right? Because each time that you guys, like, and believe it or not, the third parties that you haven't been sending them nobody to get to know you through, to experience through. And I feel like the people that they thought they were experienced, they weren't you. You were the feminine in this situation was sending this person like empty vessels. It almost felt like a punishment. It was not gratifying. This person is saying, when I sent you people to experience, I sent you at least something. At least something good. You sent me, they saying the feminine sent them fragments that they couldn't do shit with. They like, you stingy. You didn't even they saying that you sent them trash. Pure trash. They couldn't even it was like it was a turnover, a fast turnover. It was like being a job. They had to fire people on a rapid. Like there was high turnover rate, layoff rates. They're like, you gave me more bodies than I needed to have. This person said you gave them more bodies. And I feel like the ones that were like jealous and envious on some level, that is an aspect of divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy, do not play that. Do not get comfortable. Do not get comfortable with nothing else. With no mangy bitch, that ain't me. That's divine feminine energy. You can enjoy it. You gave this person a toy. You gave the person several toys. That's why you never felt threatened by nothing, because you only gave them several toys to frolic with. And look. I'm hearing you win. She just like me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What he said, something, I wouldn't do something unless I could have the two of you. So you wouldn't let this person have both. You wouldn't let this person have both. Yo, this shit is so kinky. It's exciting. Oh, moving on. What is this? Okay, this person coming in to argue. I can't argue with you. You've been cold. You've been distant. Where the fuck you been? That's what I'm hearing. This person is feeling rejected by you. And they feel like they need to come and make it right by you. Some of y'all, this is a workplace romance. Some of y'all, you guys struggle to communicate directly because you guys communicate more subconsciously, okay? Because I'm hearing Superman and Clark. You got some choice words for someone. This person feels like you want to argue. This person is saying you've been getting way more information and intel on them than they've been getting on you. Yep, and they feel like it's unfair. It's not fair. You cut them off. They like you put conditions on this shit. So this person is saying they know you have tapped in and you're siphoning them now because you put conditions on how much they can siphon from you. When the moment that you put conditions on that shit, that's how this person know that you tapped in. They like, yeah, you tapped in. You feel some type of way. This is bothering you. And here they come. See, before you was just being, you know, generous, abundant, and they was dominating the situation and siphoning the fuck out of you. And like saying like, hey, stand up, put your hands up, block, defend yourself. And you was over there like, stop. And then you bossed the fuck up. You got up and you was like, okay, motherfucker, you want to siphon me? I'm gonna siphon you. Watch this. And that person like, oh shit, she's awake. She is awake. Like, oh, you had the power all along. You was concealing that shit. You knew how to do this shit all along. I feel like this person doing that brought it out of you. You may not have been aware. I feel like you knew this in past lives, but this situation brought it to your awareness. 444. There was some crucial information that you needed. You were ignoring your gut feeling. I feel like you was trying to figure out which one or who is it. And you were asking the wrong motherfucking questions. Who is irrelevant? Why is irrelevant? How? How can I utilize you to work for me? How can I put you to work in my life? That's the Empire state of mind. Okay, period. And so you shifted your gaze from this person and receiving the validation and the confirmation from this person into the whole world. The whole world is mine. The entire universe is mine. I am deeply loved. So now you're fulfilled with it's like your profession is fulfilling you again. And you're about to reach some awesome financial goals. I feel like you needed to learn how not to allow motherfuckers to siphon you in order to go to the next level of success. Period. Yep. You needed it, because whether it's this person or someone else, you need not allow people to siphon you in this way. In your reality, if they come into your bubble, you are the command center. Okay? You are the Pope of your reality. Telling you, the star. Because if a relationship can bring you to your knees, what you think the world will do? You know what I'm saying? What you think the level of success, the criticism that you're going to get? Okay, the lack of support, the pessimism, whatever you're going to experience on the job. You say you want this. You say you want this job, right? You say you want to be in this environment, right? Where you need not allow it to break you. You do have dominion over something, and it's going to always be your energy. Because you have the power to move pieces on the board. And when any piece doesn't act right, you have the power they could be expendable, and then you have the power to check the fucking mate. So for some of y'all that are saying, oh, I don't want to have to check my mate, you're pretty much saying you don't want to sit in your power. Your power and your authority is in your ability to check your mate. So you never have to fear submission. For real. You gonna fear the very thing you were designed to be. That don't make no sense. That's what this person's saying. And so, what the fuck? Tell me I got a colleague or someone that works with you, or they do the same thing that you do. They jealous of you. They playing with their life, their stability. And this person wants to take you down. They want to take you down. I want to take you down. I really want to take you down. Show you what I'm about. Body, oh. Up and down. Don't stop. They can't wait no more. The Magician. So someone trying to do a Uno reverse here. Someone's trying to play a Uno reverse play on you. Okay. They want to be a victim. Not your person, but the person that's a third party. One of those people, one of those many ones that they was fucking off on. That you pretty much let them have. You let them frolic so they can learn their valuable lessons. That they want to play the victim, and they feel like your person is going to hate being checked by you, and eventually they're going to have a wandering eye or some shit like that, and they want to be there. The Seven of Swords, to make you wonder, like, if this person loved them more than you, or some shit like that. They want to play the blame game, but they can't play the blame game if you are too balanced and you're too patient and you're protecting your well-being. They can't interfere in your life. So you have a page trying to trump an empress. You see how many levels to it? And they want to do a Uno reverse. It's like, oh, this person, they'll never commit. You'll realize that they don't have this potential. They're not built this way or built that way. But little do that third party know is neither are you. That's why y'all made in the fucking shade. You have a spiritual union with someone. I don't know how to explain it to you, but you do. All right, closing message. So we can put some wisdom on it. I got 5 on it. It says get into nature, coexistence, gather, limit, waste. Yes, all this is energy, good vibing energy. Don't let it go to waste. Even if you don't care for it, you don't want to see it, you don't want to talk about it, you don't want to feel it, don't let it go to waste. Okay, just break it down by the pound, put it into little baggies. Just do all that you can for the day. Sell that shit, flip it, repurpose it. Someone is abundant. I mean, spiritually abundant. And someone's like, both of y'all are so abundant with your feminine energy, your subconscious realm. Y'all open it up like the lotus flower to each other. It's so beautiful. It's sickening. People say y'all make them sick. Get into it, yeah. If you want to jump, get into it, yeah. People are more concerned about what you doing, what you ain't doing, than they concerned about themselves. 52. Someone could be 52. Mm-hmm. All right. The sea and land have always provided for the Tlingit people, with the Alaskan forest giving trees for shelters, canoes, and totem poles, and the ocean providing fish and sea mammals for food and clothing. These people survive icy conditions by working in family groups, and this closeness means clan identity, knowledge, rituals, and laws are preserved across generations. The clans are matriarchal and have a eagle or raven as their sacred animal. In the Tlingit way of life, Tlingit way of life, every living creature has a soul, and there is little difference between animals and humans. Respecting and communicating with animal spirits is essential for survival. An animal is killed only when needed. The hunter then gives thanks to the animal. The remains are treated respectfully and nothing is wasted. To live a happy, balanced life, the Lingit people listen to the spirits and honor and care for the world around them. Ancestors speak. Go outside and feel the sun on your face or the wind in your hair. Breathe in clean, fresh air. Walk through riverbeds or feel the soft green grass under your feet. Find balance and be one with the nature world, just as the Lingit people have done for thousands of years. Look at how much time you are spending inside, especially in air conditioning or artificial heating or under fluorescent lights. Your body needs to recharge by having access to natural light and fresh air. Notice how good it feels when you walk outside and experience the world around you. Divinatory meaning. Take a look around at everything nature has provided for you. Your home, your clothing, your food. All are gifts from Mother Earth. This card is encouraging you to look at how you can give thanks by limiting waste and sharing resources and knowledge with those who are close to you. Look at ways you can reduce your demands on yourself and your environment for happier, more balanced living. All right, Taurus, that's all I got for you. I'll see you soon.